All right. Hey, Zango Nation. This is Ryan Anderson coming to you live from Lehi, Utah. I am so excited to be with you guys here tonight. This is one of my favorite trainings. I know I say that every week. I just get excited being with you guys. This is one of my favorite trainings. This is the Getting Started with the Power of Three, and this is the beginning of the training. So for those of you who are brand new on this call, webinar, if you're calling in, dialing in, watching it on your app, on your mobile device, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us tonight. I know we've got people from Australia, the Isle of Man. We've got people from Denmark, Japan. We've got people all over here in the U.S. and Canada on this call tonight. Thank you so much for taking your time. No matter where you're at in the world, we sure appreciate you guys taking time out to be with us here today on the WWT, that stands for your weekly webinar training. We're so grateful to be with you guys tonight. Like I said, tonight's training is about the power of three and getting started with Zango. So for those of you who are brand new, the power of three is really the duplication model system, the plan. It's what we do. It's how we help people be successful. And I want to start out by talking about this industry. This industry is over 100 years old. And when I talk about this industry, I'm talking about the direct sales network marketing industry. It's literally over 100 years old. And at the end of the day, last year we did over 178 billion, yes, that's with a B, $178 billion as an industry last year. So if you stop and think about that, it's just phenomenal to look at and see what this industry has been able to do, and it's exciting for me. I've been in this industry pretty much all of my life, traveling all over the world, seeing tens of thousands of people's lives change through this opportunity, through better health, through better wealth, through personal development and growth and relationships. And that's truly what Zango is all about. At the end of the day, if you're with us 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 100 years, no matter how long you're with us, we always want you to feel like you got more out of Zango than what you put into it. That's really our goal, our mission. That's what we strive for each and every day. And that's really what we're focused on doing. And so I'm going to dive into the training tonight. And so, again, if you're new, thank you so much for being here. If you're somebody just checking Zango out, make sure that you get back with the person who invited you on this call. I know you're going to have a couple of questions. But the great thing about it is every week, Thursday night, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, we're going to be on this call training and helping you become successful with Zango. So the power of three is a duplication model, but really what we're talking about tonight is the power of you. And what we're doing is we're really wanting to help focus on you and helping you to be better. See, we believe here at Zango that life is a progression. You're either progressing or digressing. The reality is that you can't stand still or life will pass you by. And that's really what we're focusing on here at Zango, is helping to empower you to be better every day so that you can get a little bit better every day and grow and develop and become stronger and better. And so every accomplishment begins with the decision to try. And that's really what this is. The Zango lifestyle is what I like to call it. I don't really like to talk about it as the company or the products, because it's so much more than that. It's truly about a lifestyle. And every accomplishment in life begins with a decision to try. And so you guys are on this webinar, this conference call tonight. You're listening, you're learning, and now once we learn that, we got to go out and put what we learned into application and try, and to be able to put it into action. So I really like this quote because it really leads into what it is that we're talking about. And so what I wanted to talk about tonight, again, to help you get started, is this. When you sign up with Zango, you get what we call an MXO, My Zango Office. This is where you're going to go in and look at your commission checks. This is where you're going to go in and look at your team that you're growing. You can go in and place orders. There's a library here. There's information here. Everything that you need to know is literally right here. So in order to get started, one, we need to learn how to log into our My Zango office so that we can learn how to get the reports. We can make sure that our payment methods are all set up so that we're going to get paid commission, so that we can get all of that set up, because this is a business and we have to treat it like a business. And so therefore, one of the things that I want you to do is I want you to log into your My Zengo office, and I want you to go over, and we offer this tool to everybody for free for 30 days, and it's called My Zengo Builder. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail tonight about what My Zengo Builder is. However, I will talk about what it does and how it's going to help your business. So when you, so if you see there's 5 tabs at the top. The very last tab says My Zengo Builder. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that tab, and that's going to take you here. This is your login. This is your dashboard for the My Zengo Builder. What the My Zengo Builder is it's your replicated websites, it's your contact managers, it's got social media tools, there's a training platform in there, there's a tax deductor, there's literally the ability to go in and create files to track your own receipts for taxes. So this is a home-based business, and it's exactly that. So we have to make sure that we're getting all of the tax advantages regardless of where we live in the world. Having a home-based business is a huge advantage when we start looking at it from a tax perspective. You also have the ability to sample, to send your best day yet samples. And if you don't know what those are, we're going to talk about those here in a second. But you have the ability to send samples out all throughout the U.S. and Canada through this, and eventually throughout the world. The social media tools allows you to interact with our friends on social media, our friends, our family, by engaging them in the information about our products, about our opportunity, or even just engaging them about health, basic, generic health tips, generic health tips, all of those different things. Prospecting, there's the ability to send videos, PDFs, websites. You literally have the ability to communicate with each and every person through this tool, and it makes it so easy. There's a lead generator, there's a drip campaign, there's emails. Everything is in this place. To-do lists. I mean, I could go on and on. Contact managers. I literally could go on and on and talk about what this tool is and what it does. It is absolutely phenomenal. The reason why it's one of the things that I want you to do when you're getting started into the business is because this is a tool that lets people know that you're in business. This is a prospecting tool. You go in, and I want you to set it up. I want you to go in and get your website set up, get your contact information set up, send some people some emails. You get it for 30 days for absolutely free. The company covers that charge for you. You get it for absolutely free. Go in, plug into it, and go put it to work for you, because it is something that you're going to absolutely want to do and plug into. The next thing I want you to do is there's 2 portions of this tool. The first one I just showed you is a tool called the My Zengo Builder, which is the prospecting tool. Now, this next one I'm going to talk to you about is the Zengo AMP. And I want you all to go out to this website right now and go, as soon as we're done with this webinar, and go to www.getampedtoday.com. GETAMPEDTODAY.com. Just like it sounds, getampedtoday.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to actually register for the AMP app. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what the AMP app is. It is only able to be hosted on your mobile devices. What the AMP app does is right here in the United States, you have the Department of Defense, you have the CDC, you have Intermountain Healthcare Hospitals, all using this technology. What it is it's the ability to take large pieces of information and then to be able to break it into small bite-sized pieces to help people learn principles. It's a training platform. It's a follow-up platform. And so the FBI, the Department of Defense, all of these big entities use this tool to help train their agents to be able to do that. When they had the Ebola breakout, they needed a tool like this to be able to send out the information fast, to train a lot of people quickly on procedures that literally save people's lives. Zengo has been able to work out the fact that this tool is only for Zengo. Nobody else has the ability to have this tool. It's exclusive to Zengo. It is the #1 follow-up tool that I've ever seen in this entire industry. And if you stop and think about it, I shared some statistics with you about our industry. $178 billion, over 100 years old. And for over 100 years, these companies have literally been able to train people on how to be, to show people how to be successful. But, there's certain people that have been successful in these companies. Some people haven't been successful. And I believe for the very first time in our industry's history, Zengo now has the ability to train people on how to be successful, which is just absolutely phenomenal. And that is something that is it's unheard of. So we have this tool, and this is available to you. So if you go to getampedtoday.com, and what you're going to do is you're going to fill out your name, your email address, your phone number, you're going to select your country, and then you're going to enter in your distributor ID and click submit, and then they'll send you the information on how to download this tool. Now, so the company offers that for the first 30 days for free. And then it goes into a monthly pricing of $14.95, or you can save $20 annually if you go 6-month pricing, which is $80 for 6 months, or you can save $60 roughly annually by doing the 12-month pricing, which is $120 for 12 months. And again, you get the first 30 days for free. Now, let me talk about why it's important to plug into the tools. One of the things that Zengo has done very well lately is to be able to empower people with the message so that they can go out and share the message with their friends and their family. Now, think about that. Less than 3% of the population are salespeople. And yet most people who join this industry think, I'm going to go out and I'm going to be a salesperson and I'm going to go sell products. And it's not what we do. It's not anything. And so they're out there. They're trying to create their own messages. They're trying to do their own thing. And at the end of the day, it always is easier when you use the tools. I always use the saying, don't be a tool, use the tools to empower you to be the messenger. The next thing I want you to do is you're getting started in your Zengo business, your Zengo lifestyle, is to plug into the training, plug into the network, plug into the system, because it's going to make it a lot easier. Remember, if you see what I see, you do what I do, you hear what I hear, you feel what I feel, you're going to come to the same conclusions that I come to, and you're going to get the same results that I come to, which is helping you live a better lifestyle, not only one that we want, but the one that we deserve. And so what we do every week, I talked about this at the beginning of this call, every week we have a WWT. It's our weekly webinar training. We've got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then sometimes in some months we have even week 5. Week 1 is the getting started training. We always try to make these trainings different, although we keep along the same themes and the same messaging because the system is simple and duplicatable. And so the getting started training is always going to be week 1. The first Thursday of every month is going to be getting started. Week 2 is always going to be compensation plan. This is the second Thursday of every month, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Always is this is going to happen. Week 2, compensation plan. Now, our compensation plan is simple, it's generous, it's rewarding, it's global, all of those wonderful things. However, I've taken the liberty and broken our compensation plan into 3 different segments. The first one we do, we talk about fast cash. It's the upfront money. It's the power start bonuses. It's the money that we earn right out of the gates. And I like to teach that first because if I can help put money in your pocket fast, then you're going to stick around for a lot longer and you're going to have a lot more successful in the business. So it's very important. The second segment of the compensation plan is what we call residual income. I love residual income. It's about doing the work once and getting paid on it forever. And so what we do is we teach the principles within our compensation plan of residual income. And then week 3 is what we call leadership pay, and that's where the big money comes in, and we start talking about the global bonuses, the drive your own dream bonuses, the rank advancement bonuses, and all of those and how we earn them. And if you stop and think about that, if I teach you how to get the fast cash, the upfront, the Power Start bonuses, and teach you all of that, then what's going to happen is if you get really good at that and you start applying those principles to your businesses, you're going to have success. And you get good at that, and then you start duplicating that over and over and over again, which will lead you to the residual pay. And the residual pay is where we get the lifetime earnings, and then on the back end of that is the leadership pay, which is where we get the rank advancement bonuses. So in week 2, we do compensation plan training. Week 3 is the Zango story. It's the plan. It's the system. It's talking about the plan and the story and everything that we're doing to be able to help people grow. We get people on there with testimonials, talking about the products, talking about their business building testimonials, just talking about the Zango lifestyle in general. Week 4 is the Zango product stories and training. We have world-class products here at Zango. Literally, we could take any one of our product lines and we could create a billion-dollar entity out of any one of our product lines because they're that great. We've spent millions and millions of dollars in research and development, technology and experience and history and everything else to be able to create the products that we have today. And although you may have been introduced to Zango by the Juice or by the Elavive or by the Zalo Pro line, the Ignite Limitless Reload or the Ageless or the Glimpse, no matter how you was introduced to the Zango opportunity, we want to help educate and train people on what our products do and how our products they'll help with the longevity of life. And then on week 5 is a bonus training, and I love week 5 because that's where we're going to talk about, we trained on things such as the art of the close. We trained on things, how to art of recruiting. We train on business building tips on how to help you become a professional direct sales or network marketer. And so that's this. And if you want to go back and listen to any of the trainings that we've done to this point, it's really easy to go to Zango.com, and in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see this little tab that you're seeing in the top left-hand corner of the screen here, and you're going to see something that says WWT. You click on that link, and that's going to take you back to all of the recordings that we've done all the way back to March 3rd when we started the WWT training, and they are all listed here. Now, the next thing I want you to plug into is every Saturday morning. It's called Get Amped. It's the next wave of innovative tools. It's the messaging. It's waking up with a six-figure earner. So in Zango's short 13-year history, we've created over 100 millionaires and over 40 multi-millionaires. And so what we do is we do a call every Saturday morning. It's about 20 minutes long where we have one of these individuals come on and give you inspiration, training, motivation to help you get to where they're at, because we understand and we built a culture here at Zango how to help people to grow and to develop and to be able to get to that next level. And we've got a 500K Patricia de Guzman who's going to be our guest speaker on this Saturday's call. Again, every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. The number is 206-402-0100. And again, that is Wake Up with a Six-Figure Earner. Start your week off right. I know it's on a Saturday, but we want to kick off into the weekend and start your week off right with the Get Amped call every Saturday morning. Now, here's the plan. This is the thing that I want to talk about. This is the plan. This is the system. This is how we do this. There's 8 steps, 8 very, very simple steps. Number 1 is to define your why. It is so important to define your why. It's important. Jim Rohn always said that when your why becomes strong enough, the how becomes easy. Your why is your dream. It's your passion. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning. It's what gets you through those tough times. There's going to be tough times. This is not one of those get-rich-quick schemes. This is not one of those things that, you put your money down and then you just sit back and wait to collect. It's not that. If you think that's what this is, Zango is not the place for you. This is the ability to, I believe, to be able to set big dreams and big goals and to be able to work on improving yourself on a daily basis so that we can accomplish those goals and dreams and we can replace them with bigger, better, stronger goals and dreams. And I'll talk about that on step 8. So what I want you to do is I want you to right now understand that not only do you want a better lifestyle, or you wouldn't be listening to this webinar call tonight, but I believe that you deserve a better lifestyle. And I want you to write that down. I want you to define what that is, because that fuel, that desire, that burning passion that keeps you going every day, your why, is what's going to help you become successful in this business. It's going to help you push through the tough times and celebrate the rewarding times. Number 2 is to set goals. Big goals and little goals. The little goals are your daily activities, the daily activities that help you drive to the actions that's going to help you achieve your goals and dreams. The big goals are the milestones. They're the ones that we're going to do. I'm going to hit 1K in 30 days. I'm going to hit 5K in 60 days. I'm going to, these are goals that you're going to set, the bigger goals that are going to make it happen. The little goals are going to be your daily activities. Step 3 is you're going to make a list. Now, when you were brought into this business, regardless if it was 13 years ago or 13 minutes ago, if you were brought into this business, you were thinking to yourself, okay, I know so-and-so that suffers from that. I know so-and-so that could benefit from this. I know so-and-so that could be this. You make a list of people that you want to bless their lives with the Zango lifestyle, helping them live a healthier lifestyle, helping them live a wealthier lifestyle, giving them time freedom, time management, teaching them skills, personal development. This is a community of people who wants to help people grow and be better. And so make a list of people. Number 4 is to sample and invite, and I'm going to talk about that here in just a little bit, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. However, number 4 is to sample and invite. Number 5 is press play. And I know that everyone on this call is coming to the Rush Convention because it is going to be the best. Rush Convention is going to be the best convention that the company's ever had. It's in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is just an incredible place to go regardless of who you are or what you've done in life. It's a cool place to go and be and see and be a part of. But we've got several videos that are launching at that event that's going to be able to do that. But we've got several videos that are already in the back office of the My Zango Builder. We've got over 43 videos for you to choose from, to work with, to be a part of, to be able to make those work. Now, number 6 is follow up. Follow up, helping people to grow, connecting with that. Less than 3% of all sales take place on the first contact. 80% of all sales happen between the 5th and the 12th contact. Now, this is a journey. This isn't, you talk to somebody once, you give them a sample once, and then you wait for them to follow up with you. That is not what we do. We take people on a journey. We help them experience. If we give them positive contacts and reinforcements, you're going to help them to see what you see, help them feel what you felt, help them hear what you hear, so that you'll come to the exact same conclusion that I came to, which is that the Zango lifestyle is for me, and I think it is for you. And so that's number 6, is the follow-up. Number 7 is connecting them with the team. That's getting them on these webinars, getting them on the Get Amp calls, getting them plugged into your team calls, your any events that are happening in your area, getting them to the Rush Convention, getting them on phone calls, 3-way calls, conference calls, webinars. There's so many things that you can do to help connect them to the team. And this is very important so that people can understand that they are part of an environment, they are part of a movement, they're part of a lifestyle that's about empowering people's lives, about empowering people to be better, stronger, and helping them to develop. So connecting them with the team is very important. And then number 8 is my favorite, because I believe that when you do the Zango lifestyle properly, you follow these 8 steps, you can't help but outgrow your goals and your dreams and your passions, and you'll need to replace them with bigger goals, stronger goals, better goals. And that's what this is all about in living the Zango lifestyle. Now, let me just show you a little scenario. We do not make any income claims, but this is very easy. If you look at our compensation plan, it's online. This is nothing different. This is nothing that we're changing. But this is the power of 3 and how this works with just $100 in volume, with a $100 product purchase. So if you look at line number 1, you go and you get 3 people who are consuming the products, they're liking the products, they're enjoying the benefits of the products, they're seeing those products. That is $300 in volume. You get on, this is just the unilevel. I'm not talking about the fast start bonuses. I'm not talking about the fast cash. This is the unilevel pay. So on level 1, you're going to get paid $6. On level 2, those 3 people go get 3 people because they love the products. They love how they experience. They love how they feel. They love that. So those 3 go get 3. That's $900 in volume. That's $45 on your second level. Now those 3, go get 3. That's 27 people, $2,700. That's $135 you're getting paid on your third level. Number 4, now we're starting to look at these numbers and we're like, okay, started out small, but now we're growing. This is the power of duplication. Those 27 people, go get 3. That's 81 people. Now we have $8,100 in volume, and we've got paid $405 on our fourth level. And on level 5, those 81 go get 3 people. That's 243 people. That's 180p. That's $24,300. You're going to get paid $1,215 on your fifth level for a grand total of $1,800.06. With the DYD is Drive Your Own Dream bonus, which puts you at $400 for a grand total of $2,206. You take that out over 12 months, that's $26,472. Think about that. $26,472. If I asked you today, what would an additional $2,000 mean to you and your family this month? You probably already got things. Maybe it's paying off credit card debt. Maybe it's paying a child's tuition. Maybe it's a dream vacation. Maybe it's just giving you a little bit more breathing room. How many people do we know out there in the world that have a little bit more months than they have paycheck? And literally with Zango's compensation plan, with the power of 3, with the proven system that we know works, it's created over 175,000 thousandaires, which is what our goal is. Our goal is to create 1 million thousandaires, but 175,000 people who's earned over $1,000 or more in a single month with Zango. You think about that, wow, we have an incredible opportunity here to go out and change people's lives. And that's with the power of 3. Now, there's several ways that we can do this. Right now, our sampling program or our mission that we're working with is what we call the Zalo Pro line. This is having the 3 a day, getting 3 away. This is your Ignite, starting your day off right with that cardiovascular health and the biodistilators, getting your blood flowing and oxygenated, and just starting your day right. Then you get that mid-afternoon, that mental clarity, that focus, that vision, that energy with the limitless. And then you finish the day off right. I love this when going to bed and waking up younger than I went to bed with the wonderful Reload product with the cellular rejuvenation of Reload. They all taste great. They all work great. We have several packs to choose from. This is the Zalo Mini. We've got the Zalo 3D. And then we also have the Zalo 3D Juice, which is with the Zango Juice, our category creator, Zango Juice, as well as our category Zalo Ageless products. And you have these here. Now, why am I talking about these? These are packs that I believe that you need to be on, and so that you have the ability to create your own personal story as well as to have product samples to do that. Each of these packs come with the Zalo 3D Give 3 Away. This is your sample card. It's so simple. It's easy. Again, remember when I talked about using the tools rather than being the tool to be able to empower you with the message so that you don't have to be the messenger. All you have to do is share the message of the tools that are there. Literally, you get this amazing, you get 30 of these sample cards where you have the ability to give somebody there, you tell them your story, you have them scan the QR code, they watch a video, and within 24 hours, they are going to feel noticeable differences. They will have their best day yet. And that's why we call these hashtag your best day yet samples, because people have the ability to see, feel, and experience these incredible products. And that's where, when we start talking about step 4 is sample and invite, that's what we're doing is we're not selling anybody. We're simply sampling people. We're giving them a product sample, getting their feedback, and following up with them in 24 hours. And so they can see and feel the wonderful benefits of these products for themselves. This is the sample program. And now, one of the things as well, now that you're part of the Zango business, you're part of the Zango lifestyle, you've set up your replicated websites, you're using the tools, you've got the product samples, you've got the packs, you're sampling people, you've made a list, you've got a big why, you've got goals and dreams. One of the goals and dreams that I want, and that's one thing Zango does not do, is we do not dictate what your lifestyle should look like. We're not saying it should be a mansion on a hill with a Ferrari. If that's what your dream is, great. But you know what? Mine isn't. Mine's a modest home with a 67 Camaro, with my family, with my kids, spending time with them. That's what I want. However, I am going to make you, not make you, can't make you do anything, but I'm going to ask you to please put on your dream board the Zango Paradise trip. I want you to find yourself in the Zango Paradise. What it is we are all going to the Mexican Riviera. We've literally got hundreds of people that have already qualified for this trip. We want you to go to zango.com/paradise to find out more information. We are going to the Now Sapphire Resort in the Mexican Riviera. It is a 4-diamond, not star, diamond resort. It is exclusive. It is amazing. We are going to paint those white beaches orange with Zango. It's going to be phenomenal. We want you there. You're brand new to this company or you've been with us for 13 years. Make sure that this is a huge goal for you to get on this trip. The Mexican Riviera is going to be amazing. You're going to absolutely love that. Live the life that you deserve. Now we've got the Rush Convention coming up on September 9th through the 12th. It is important that if you haven't got your convention ticket or you're not planning on going, that you figure out a way to get here. We are going to launch the biggest product launch in this company's history. Now, keep in mind, Zango did $5 billion with a $2 billion in 5 years with a single product. That is huge. That is record-breaking. And we are going to have the biggest product launch in the company's history on September 9th through the 12th at the Rush Convention. Make sure you are there. And for those of you that have already got your tickets and are already planning on being there, I also want to make sure there is going to be a Zango United event following convention on that Sunday from 8 to 5. It is going to be all about training. You're going to hear a lot of amazing information at convention. You're going to hear about the new science. You're going to hear about the new tools. You're going to hear about leaders. But literally, I am recommended. I'm going to the Zango United event because what it is you're going to sit there and you're going to hear from over 40 leaders who have been where you've been. They've went through what you went through. They've seen what you've seen, and they're going to sit there and train us. And I say us because I'm going to be there on how to do that. The early bird pricing is just about done. I believe it's $25. If you go to zangounited.com, you can go in and register for that event. Make sure you get the early bird pricing. If you can't find out the information for that, please reach out to your upline premier. They'll know about it. They're probably actually even presenting at the event. So make sure you reach out to your upline premier and get that information right away. But Rush Convention is going to be phenomenal. Cannot wait to see and have each and every one of you there. Now, I want to end with a quote. I appreciate that. We try to keep these calls right around 30 minutes. I know I'm about 3 minutes over, and so I'm going to wrap up with this quote. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Mr. Steve Jobs. You know, we get one life in this world. We get one life to be able to leave a legacy. We get one life to leave an impact. We get one life to enjoy the richness that life has to offer. Life is beautiful. We have so much to smile for. We have so much to be grateful for and happy for. We have a lifestyle that's out there waiting for us, and it's the Zango lifestyle. I know it's our time. I know it's definitely your time. I know it's our time, and the time is now. It is a beautiful time to be a part of this company. If you're joining us now, congratulations. If you joined us 13 years ago, congratulations. There's never been a better time to be a part of this company in this company's history than right now. We are going to create the next biggest wave in this industry with Zango, with these product launches, with these tools, and with you. With the power of you, we are going to create some beautiful, amazing things. And I could not be more proud to be partnered with you guys. Thank you all for coming on to this webinar. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being that a part of the Zingo Nation, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for all that you do each and every day. God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you on our Get Amped call on Saturday morning. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.